In today's show, we're going to be taking a look at a very special set of collector's editions for the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis that are worth big money. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Game Boy Show. The collector's editions that we're going to be taking a look at today are some of the most desirable on the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. Their presentation and build quality are stunning. The collection focuses on officially licensed games that didn't get a worldwide release back in the day, and they are produced in very limited quantities, meaning that if you miss the pre-order on these games, you'll be paying big money for them on the reseller market. It is, of course, the Retro-Bit Collection, and we're going to be starting off with a brand new collector's edition that is available now for pre-order. The Toaplan Shooters Collection Volume 2's pre-order will end on the 1st of June. Now, this collector's edition was pulled last year because of licensing issues, but it's back. This time though without 𝗴𝗺𝗶𝗴, but you'll still get Slapfight and the absolutely awesome Grindstormer. On top of this, there are two new commemorative badges, a cool looking collector's edition digital clock, a sticker set, an interview with 𝗬𝗎𝗋, and each game comes with a reversible cover, a collector's edition slip cover that is numbered, a full color instruction manual, and a special edition colored cartridge with the name of the game etched into the rear of the PCB. You can pick up the Toaplan Shooters Collection Volume 2 as either the full collector's edition or as individual games. Pre-orders close on the 1st of June, so you'll want to get in there quickly, and of course I'll have all the details of where you can pre-order this collector's edition or the individual games in the description below the video. So we've seen the very latest collector's edition from Retro-Bit, but what about their previous collector's editions? And how much do they sell for on the reseller market? The Toaplan Shooters Collection is possibly the most epic collector's edition released by the company, and the most expensive to buy now. It came with Truxton, Hellfire, Fireshark and Zero Wing. It has a limited edition pin and a thank you card from the developer. Each game had a reversible cover, numbered certificate of authentication, special edition cartridge, collector's slipcase, full color manual, interview with the developer of each game, and an art card. It's no surprise then that this can set you back over £550 or $700. So if you find it cheaper, grab it with both hands. Next up, we have Mega Man Wily Wars, and this game is fairly reasonably priced on the resale market at around £100 or $120. This Retro-Bit edition came with some really cool extras. There are reversible sleeves, the collector's edition case has interchangeable covers, there's a numbered certificate, collector's cards, special edition cartridge, full coloured manual, double-sided poster, and a sticker book. Now this, like the Toaplan collection, is missing from my collection, and it's going to cost me a ton to add these collector's editions. I wish I'd pre-ordered these back in the day. Now this next game I always have trouble pronouncing. Gaiares was released next, and this is a stunning game. Now all these games did not get a worldwide release, and so for some countries these are the first official releases of these games. Gaiares can cost you around £150 or close to $180. It comes with all the same goodies, reversible covers, special edition cartridge, etc. But it also comes with an interview booklet and a classic t-shirt. The Valis Collection is another collection that can be picked up for a great deal. For £150 or around $180, you can grab all three Valis games that came out on the Genesis and Sega Mega Drive. It comes with all the Retrobit Standard Collection Edition goodies, as well as an exclusive acrylic stand. This edition has some stunning box art variants. For £115 or around $150, you can pick up a copy of Gley Lancer, one of the best shooters on the console. Now remember, these are not the pre-order prices, but what people are reselling these games for. Now the game doesn't come with anything outside of the normal Retrobit collector's editions, but as usual, it's an official release and the build quality is stunning. El.Viento is one of the best collector's edition sleeves of any of the Retrobit releases, and its cartridge is also awesome. The game is relatively reasonable for what you get, but still expensive at around £90 or $120. Sol-Deace is one of my favourite games from the collector's editions, and has one of my all-time favourite soundtracks. In Europe, we got this as Sol-Deace on the Mega CD, and it's stunning to see how close the cartridge and CD versions are. The collector's editions will set you back around £100, that's $130. Eliminate Down is one of the most expensive single cart collector's editions to add to your Sega Genesis and Mega Drive collection. And it's not surprising to see why, given how much the original costs. This game will set you back £150, that's nearly $200. Eliminate Down also has a stunning lenticular collector's edition sleeve. The last game in our Retrobit collector's edition list is 𝗵𝗺𝗶𝗴𝗃. Now you can't actually buy this game, not the collector's edition because it's not been released yet, or the original game because this game was cancelled back in the 90s. So this is a very unique release as no one has had an official release of this game until now. And it comes with an in-game music player and CD soundtrack. I'm expecting this game to really go up in price given the developer and that this is the only official version of the game. So there you have the full Retrobit Sega Genesis and Mega Drive collector's editions. Now all of those games combined can cost you well over $2,000. So if you can find any of them cheaper, make sure you grab them straight away because these things don't hang around long. And of course, they only make as many copies as they get pre-orders. Now again, if you want to get your hands on their latest collector's edition, that's a Toaplan Shooters Collection Volume 2, then you'll need to drop down into the comments below and check out all the various links I've got to where you can actually pre-order it. Again, June the 1st is when pre-order cuts off, and then that's it. You're at the mercy of resellers. Now personally, I love these collector's editions, not because of just the attention to detail and all the little extras you get, but because these games, most of these games, never came out in Europe or the UK, and they're officially licensed. And so for me, these are the first official releases of these games. And just so happens, they're a little bit rare as well. That's all we've got for this show. I'll catch you in the next one.